Hello, we are Diego Palma and Alonso González, and we are going to present the events of Cold War in the movie Forrest Gump. Like you see here is the Forrest Gump movie, and here some events in the Cold War.
What have in common Forrest Gump with Cold War? Well, as we know, Cold War was a greatest event about USA versus Russia in the ages between 1950 and 1990. So in the movie Forrest Gump, he relates many success events of the Cold War. So that you never see. So that's called the Easter eggs. So Alonso, can you tell me more about the events of Forrest Gump?
Of course, Diego. Well, the most important part of Cold War, I think, is the Vietnamese War. The Vietnamese War were a war between US and Vietnam. In the movie, we can see Forrest and his best friend, Bubba, going through a river to go to one of the most dangerous parts of Vietnam with his rifles, and they are very scared.
The Watergate scandal. Well, there, the American President Nixon, as you can see, was an American president that was in the Cold War. And if you can see, he was in the movie Forrest Gump. There, he didn't give papers, so he made a political scandal. As you know, Forrest Gump, as a hero, helped to fix the problem that the president of the USA make. So that's another Easter egg.
Well, that's very interesting, Palma. But did you know the ping pong diplomacy? The ping pong diplomacy is when Forrest go to China to represent the US in one of like Olympic Games. This not happened like in 15 years. So in the American history and China, it's like a very huge part because it's like in 15 years, no America go to China. So that is very important.
Yes, and Forrest Gump was really good at ping pong. But well, the Ku Klux Klan. Well, maybe you didn't saw that part, but when Forrest Gump goes back of the Civil War, the mother called him as Nathan Forrest. That he is the creator of the Ku Klux Klan, and also the Ku Klux Klan member was as heroes to the African Americans.
Wow, that is interesting. But do you know about the hippie moment? In this part of the movie, Forrest goes to stage accidentally, obviously, and give a speech like with 1,000 people see it. So the speech were a very important part from the hippie moment because he attached like more people to this moment.
The Black Panther Party. Well, the Black Panther Party was an American revolutionary leftist organization between 1966 and 1982. As we know, those years was in the Cold War. And there, if you can see that scene, there is Jenny, Forrest Gump, and the members of the Black Panther Party. So there's a memory of the political party.
Wow. Talking about peace, when John Lennon has an interview with Forrest Gump, in this part was very important because John Lennon is like a symbol for peace, and Forrest, well, is Forrest. It was a hilarious part because the interview take time in a very difficult part of the historical America. So it was very hilarious for me to see this interview.
And well, finally, we have the smiley face. As you know, the smiley face in the 50s, they used it to say nice day, good day. So that's a symbol that happened that was really common in the Cold War. And in the movie Forrest Gump, Forrest helped to create the happy face and to represent what really happened in the years of the Cold War.
Wow.
Well, in conclusion, what is the importance between Cold War and Forrest Gump? Well, as you know, the representation that Forrest Gump gives was really important because Forrest Gump is one of the greatest movies ever and one of the most popular movies ever. And Cold War is a great moment for the Americans. So they use it to represent the Cold War in Forrest Gump because there you can see the importance of the of USA and students can see what really happened in those years and can informate about what really happened.
Well, you can see here some references and Forrest sitting here in the references. But now, the quiz, the questions. Can you tell me, can you name me one president of America that appears in Forrest Gump?
Yes, was Nixon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You are right. Very well, Diego. Second question. In which sport did Forrest represent the US against China?
I think it was in a ping pong game.
Are you sure too?
Yes.
Correct. 2 of 2. Very well, Parma. I'm proud of you. But the third and most difficult question. Which singer who is associated with peace did Forrest interview? Think well, Palma. Think well.
Mm, I think it's John Lennon.
And the answer is correct. Very well, Palma. 3 of 3. I'm very proud of you. And
Thank you. Thank you.
thank you to see our presentation about Forrest Gump. And well, we are thankful for you and see you soon.